Rockman, FightHype.com.
Oh, it's my clothing
Here
line.
with Chop Corley. Now, what are you doing in your career?
I'm still fighting. We're working on fight number 88.
Wow,
we're looking at it. They're going to be
88.
in Vegas.
Right.
We're trying to do my birthday, June the 3rd, here in Vegas, and we're just going to do 3 more fights, and then I'm going to retire.
Oh, okay. What about your sons? I know you got some sons that's out here doing their thing.
Yeah, my boys, one of them say he's ready to take it serious and get back in the gym and start training. I'll see it when I believe it, but right now I'm just focusing on other fighters. If you ain't serious about it, I can't do it because no drinking, no smoking, that's my lifestyle.
Right on, right on. Now, we're here to see Tank. Everybody is following Tank. Tank's bringing him out, man. What do you think about Tank's career moving forward? I mean, he's most likely going to win the fight tonight.
Right.
Then he has Ryan Garcia. What do you think about Tank versus Ryan Garcia?
That's a great fight. I spoke with Ryan back in July. Asked him would he be interested in getting some work for that fight. He said yes, so most likely I'll probably be Ryan's sparring partner. Get ready for Tank because I'm a southpaw.
Right. And you're crafty, very crafty.
And this fight tonight for Tank is going to be not a cakewalk, but it's going to be a technical fight. Tank got to do some chest in there, open some moves, and make a shot.
Now, Ryan decided not to take an in-between fight. Do you think that hurts him moving into the fight with Tank Davis, or do you think that that he's just preserving himself and there's no wear and tear on his body?
I think he's preserving himself for this fight. He don't want to go in there and do a fight, a tune-up fight, because in a tune-up fight, if that guy is hungry, he can expose something. He may get a cut in the tune-up fight. So I think it's good he preserved himself. If he ain't got a fight, a tune-up fight, and he can just sit down and wait until April, that's good.
Okay, so the undercard to this fight, Jaron Ennis. You're a crafty guy. You're a studier of the sport, of the sweet science. What do you think about Jaron Ennis thus far?
Right now, I think he's the boogeyman.
Wow, yeah, he sure is.
He is the boogeyman, but he's a very slick southpaw fighter, man. He's sweet on his feet. He can punch, he can move, he make the adjustments and the angles when he's throwing shots. He make fighters look like they on the C level. Compared to him, he's on an A-class level.
Right. Now, do you think you say A-class, do you think he's ready for some of the top guys? Spence,
he's ready for Earl Spence. He's ready for Crawford.
Wow.
He'll beat Keith Thurman.
Wow.
Sean Porter's retired, so you can't mention him.
Right.
But those 3 welterweights, he'll beat easy.
You think he'll beat Spence and Crawford?
It's going to be easy. His style of fighting is not so much boxing and banging. It's playing chess.
Right. Well, isn't Crawford a chess player, and they're both switch-handed?
Yeah.
So why do you think that he'll easily beat Crawford?
I say he'll beat Crawford because Crawford will get in the shootout. He's going to make that mistake.
Wow.
Crawford don't know how to play chess. When you get hurt, you don't know how to make a couple moves and get yourself together. If you hurt me, I'm going to try to hurt you back at the end of the day. That's how turns fight.
Right. Most likely, we're not going to see him fight either of the two. They're most likely going to fight each other. What do you think about a fight between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence?
Both of them southpaw. I like both fighters. I think Crawford will get Earl. The reason I say that, the long reach and the versatile style. He can fight right-handed for about 2 rounds and then switch up and go southpaw and then go back to right-handed. He can switch up, and that's very confusing when you got a fighter switching up on you and changing angles with the punches.
Wow. All right, another fight that's coming up. We got Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez. What do you think about those 2 fights? I mean, what do you think about those 2 guys in a fight?
I like Caleb Plant in that fight. Benavidez.
Why is that?
Caleb got punching power.
But Benavidez has punching power too, more knockouts, right?
Yeah, true. But the style of fighting, the way Caleb come to fight, I think he'll beat Benavidez.
Wow. Another fight that's coming up, Wilder Ruiz. What do you think about Wilder Ruiz? He's smiling, man.
I think Wilder will clip Ruiz. Why? Because he got that one-punch killer, man. He can hit you one time and put your lights out. But Ruiz is a quick fighter. He lost a lot of weight. Hopefully, losing too much weight don't damage him. Because you're in there with a heavyweight, man. And you need some type of weight on you when you're fighting a big guy like that.
A guy that's moving up to the 160, 168 division. I don't want to leave Demetrius Boo Boo Andre out of the picture. What do you think? How do you think he fares against both Caleb and Benavidez? Do you think he's?
We got to see what he's gonna do tonight. He's fighting tonight, so and he's fighting a hometown guy, Demond Nicholson. Demond is a hungry fighter at the day right now.
Right.
So he can open up some doors and expose Demetrius. So he got to focus on him right now. I don't think he should be worried about Caleb Plant or none of the big guys right now.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, thank you for your time, man. I appreciate you coming out and giving us an interview. Anything you want to let the fans know? Anything I missed?
Stay tuned. Chop Chop Kitchen is coming.
Right on. All right, thank you, bro.